Plus, you know, tech gadgets are not just for nerds. Andrea Eldridge is here from Nerds on Call, and you've brought some cool stuff for the ladies. And I was admitting to you that I still am behind the 8 ball on a lot of this stuff, so you're here to help.
Yeah, absolutely. Show you how it can make your life easier.
Do you think they market a lot of this for the guys, but the gals are getting on board, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yes, as much as we become used to using it in our day-to-day, it just becomes more commonplace, and we're more of a market.
Good. Yeah, it's getting easier, I'm told, but I'm still learning a lot, and I need more help. So Andrew's going to walk us through that in just a little bit. Thank you for being here this morning. Speaking of nothing a woman can't do, from organization to entertainment to fitness, there are tech gadgets to help with all of that. Self-proclaimed nerd chick, you shouldn't call it nerd chick, Andrea Eldridge is here from Nerds on Call to fill us in. And we were mentioning, you know, sometimes these gadgets are geared towards the guys, and it's like women are using them just as much, if not more.
Yeah, well, you know, we were talking about having kids and the fact that there's just never enough time in the day. So anything that can help me stay organized, help me be more efficient, I am on board for, and that's really what all this is about.
So what do you suggest for us gals? Because a lot of us are schedules, doctor's appointments, soccer things, that kind of stuff.
You know, the smartphone is going to be a great tool. I know that it's something that a lot of people just think, I don't really need to get my email on my phone. That's not all that it's about, and it took me having one to really understand the benefits of it. This is one version. This is a BlackBerry smartphone. I have my calendar on here, and I can share my calendar with my husband, which is great because we both get all of our appointments, we get notifications straight to our phones, so we never miss that dentist appointment ever.
Sounds like you don't have to nag your husband as much. You can just do a little reminder.
Exactly.
Reminder, ding, ding, ding.
I know. It's not me telling him, it's the phone. So
okay,
that's
so you
great.
recommend that?
Absolutely. They've got Facebook right on there, so I've got your Life A to Z Facebook page up there. You can get there super easy. So smartphone, first tip, is really the place to go.
Let me ask you, as somebody who's not very technical, I'm not very advanced when it comes to techno stuff. Do you recommend reading the book that they send you with it, or just going hands-on, or talking to a girlfriend saying, walk me through this? What's the best way to learn about it? You know,
it kind of depends on the device, but playing around with it is really always going to be the best way for you to get your own familiarity, to search for the functionality that you know it has that you can't figure out how to use, but beyond that, just play with it.
Okay, sounds good. What else do you have here, Andrea?
This is actually a Fitbit. This is really funny. I would have never thought that this was exciting at all, but it's a little device that you clip onto your clothing, you wear around with you. It's got a 3D motion sensor in it, so it actually tracks your motion throughout the day, and then it tells you how active you were.
Or how many calories you burned?
How many calories you burned. It'll even tell you how well you slept, so how often you slept, how often you woke up throughout the night.
Wow.
So it's really a motivator for being in better health in kind of almost a magical way. It's a little strange because when you see it on a graph, so this is actually what your home page looks like, you can see your activity charted throughout the day on this graph, and it really actually does motivate you to get up off the couch. It's very strange because when you know that it's going to be reported back to you, the more sloth-like you are throughout the day, the more flat your line's going to be.
Whatever works, right?
It really does motivate you. If you're all competitive with yourself or others, there's a community, so you can compete with others to get better score. You get an activity score.
What's this over here, Andrea? Awesome. I didn't want to run out of time. What is this?
Yeah, this is a digital media box. This is something called a Roku. This is so that you can connect it to your home theater and actually stream internet content directly to your TV. What that lets you do is stream Netflix. You can watch movies on demand through Amazon. You can go to your instant queue on Netflix. You can watch TV through Hulu Plus. So you could technically
You're losing me a little bit here.
Well, you know how when you right now, obviously, you get content through your cable or through your dish.
Sure.
This is just a different way to get that to where you don't have to be tied to your cable or your dish anymore. You can go through, there's internet websites that actually have TV shows on them that you can get for free.
What does this cost, something like this?
$59.99, so super cheap, one-time cost. There's not a monthly fee for it. All you have to do is have an internet connection that you can connect to your TV.
Oh, see? If you got a little confused like I did, like for example, I didn't know what Kindle was, we don't have time to talk about it. Good news is you can come to the home and help us gals out, or guys out, if you're still not sure how to use some of the gadgets that you have. So thank you for explaining some of these, some really fun things out there.
Yeah.
Always something new, so we appreciate you coming in and filling us in. And don't forget, if you want more information about Nerds on Call, you can go to our website, azfamily.com/yourlife or dollar hotline. Thanks again. That was fun.